right, so we are on our way to look at what? The Mallard?
The 2019 Mallard.
2019. And we haven't given up on new, but we've pretty much decided against it because of the instant depreciation. If we're going to lose 30% as soon as we drive it off the lot.
$15,000 as soon as you pull out of the parking lot's a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think we really have that kind of money to throw away.
Not just to
So we
say
found
it had to
this.
do.
Whoa, hello. Maybe they're recording something too, but that's why you have a passenger to record so the driver doesn't have to. We almost just got in a head-on collision, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't tell whether it was a man or woman driver because the tint was so dark that you could not see.
you can't really say anything. The tint on your vehicle is pretty dark too.
Yeah, incognito.
Thanks to Eclipse tinting.
Safety.
Sure.
It's a safety tint.
Well,
Nobody can see in my van.
great.
Steel
I want
toe.
safety tint on my
Yes,
truck.
Absolutely.
I need to go see Joe.
Yep. Joe Caps.
Joe Caps.
Eclipse tinting.
I do love Eclipse tinting. He's tinted a few of our vehicles.
Yes, he has.
He's going to be tinting this truck if I keep it, but I'm thinking I'm not keeping it.
That's a good possibility.
So this is what, a Toyota Tundra 5.7 liter V8 4x4 that can't tow a travel trailer. So
I mean, it can.
Quarter mile. Turn
It's a
left
small
onto
one.
It can
Waco
tow a
School
small
Road.
one that's pointless.
Yeah.
Oh, donkeys.
They're probably dicks too.
Our donkeys are dicks. Our donkeys are asses. That's what they're supposed to
They're
be.
definitely asses.
They're asking more for this one than the 2020 that we found, right?
Continue on
Yeah, but
Waco
it sounds like they're
Road
going to be
for half a
negotiable
mile.
on their price.
Right. They are trying to get out from under the loan that they've got on
Right.
it.
Oh,
So
32-ish. Looking like they're going to come to the table with about 5.
yeah, so,
So
we
we'll
would bring
be
it down
getting
to
around
27.
27
In a quarter mile, you will arrive
with
at
the
your destination.
depreciation.
Still
Right about on point.
on point, but not a great deal.
Not a great deal.
I feel like the other one that we're looking at after this is a better deal, the 2018, that has the layout that we like. I'd be curious to see how we feel about this one after we get inside and kind of feel it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got to the storage place. We're waiting on the guy to get here to show us this Mallard, right? It's the Mallard we're seeing?
It is a 2019 Heartland Mallard M335.
Okay, that's the floor plan that we like.
Yes.
2019.
Heartland.
That's over the sticker price, but she's willing to come down $5,000 because she's upside down on her loan because she bought it new.
Right.
So that's why we're not buying new. I don't want to be upside down right out of the door buying a brand new travel trailer.
No.
You want to text this guy and tell him we're here? Like, he wouldn't have gone in without us, right? No.
Wouldn't think so.
So we found a 2020 Mallard, same model, newer. They bought it about 6 months ago. It only has 1 fridge instead of 2. But she hated camping, so they're buying a beach house. So he's pretty firm on the price. Doesn't mean I'm still not going to try to negotiate because...
Little excited about having the double fridge. I like that feature. One fridge goes out, you got a backup.
I do like that.
Plenty, or you could have one fridge just for beer and liquor, and then one for food. So,
Because we're that kind of drunks. Yeah.
well,
One of us has to drive.
and I believe it has an outdoor kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Should have an outdoor kitchen.
Another fridge outside, so that's a bonus.
More beer.
More beer.
For you. I don't drink beer. And my whiskey does not take up a lot of space.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm compact. Yeah.
So, just sitting here waiting
Waiting.
on the salesman.
I just got a text back from the guy with the 2018 Keystone Outback. So that one, he's only asking $21,900. He just reduced it from $23,900.
2018.
Keystone Outback, and that has the same, the king size bed. Though I'm pretty sure it has the door into the bedroom, which I do not like. But it's a really nice unit. It's got the washer dryer hookups, the entertainment center, the king bed with the slide out. This is the one that we liked. The guy that was out of town.
Okay.
He's back. So I have his address.
We're meeting him at what time?
As soon as we're done with this.
As soon as we're done with this, we're heading that way.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, my might just head that way anyway if this guy doesn't really want to sell this RV.
Yeah, this guy's getting real close to losing the sale. For all you sellers out there, you just
Don't
might
leave
want
your buyer
to
waiting.
be a little prompt on getting to the RV or travel trailer that you're trying to sell. Don't keep your customer waiting.
No.
They
people
want
have
you to
things
drive
do.
off and do that and leave you hanging.
Well, we're the ones being left hanging.
So what do we know about the Outback?
The
Anything
one
good?
that we're going to be looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Can look up a review while we're waiting. 2018 Keystone Outback 334RL. So much easier. than
This is
coffee.
pretty good for people to see that, okay, you got a motivated buyer. While they're waiting,
They're looking for something
they're
else.
looking for something else.
Yeah. Driveway 8155. So this Toyota is not pulling that.
Not having.
So maybe we should go look at a Dodge.
Maybe we should.
I haven't even had this Toyota 2 months, have I?
Nope. Not
Have
even
we?
2 months.
I guess technically
We have
yours
not.
too.
Yeah, right. It's in my name. That's all.
It's in our name.
Okay. Well,
You have a van. You have a truck that is only in your name. The Dodge is in your name.
of course it is.
Of course.
Of course it is.
All right, back
woman's
to the
truck.
trailer. The Toyota.
No, the Dodge.
That Dodge is not a woman's truck. It has a woman's horn. Meep.
It's got no balls.
It does have
Not a
balls.
one.
It's a farm truck.
It's a Munich.
A eunuch.
Yeah.
Munich
A
is in
eunuch.
Germany, the place we like to drink beer.
Well, that's probably where I was going with that.
Back to Germany.
Back to Germany.
Wish we could go back to
more
Germany.
beer.
Hey,
I
I'm
like-
sorry, 10 minutes away, got held up. Do I just text back, we're leaving? Hate that you lost the sale. No,
No.
because we have the time and we're
We're
here.
here.
I know, but you know, the Karen in
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
needs to teach this man some manners. See, all these ones that are washer and dryer pre-wired, nobody has a washer and dryer in them. I saw one in like the hundreds that we've looked at that has a washer and dryer.
Because they're expensive. They're like
Yeah,
$2,000.
and I
for
guess if
washer
you're a
and
weekend
dryer.
warrior, you don't need a washer and dryer.
And I don't really see you using that washer dryer to do a big load of laundry or anything.
I'm just gonna wear the same thing every day. Every day.
Just wash
Sweatpants.
Wash it every day.
I'm not gonna wash it.
You
I'm on
just,
vacation.
just wear some.
No. Same outfit every
Every day.
day. For like a week.
So they
I
have an
mean-
outdoor shower. That's a bonus. We'll just hose you down before you walk
Perfect.
in.
That's a great idea. I love that the ad says
King size bed.
3,200 or best offer. This is not a scam, like in all caps, because there's so many scams now.
Mm-hmm.
How many things have we clicked on?
Was
that are-
looking at a truck.
Yeah.
There was like, there's no way that's the price of the truck. It was a Dodge. Was it 2018
Yeah.
with 18,000 miles on it, loaded. Nice truck for $17,000. Like,
No.
if that's actually true,
And what'd I say?
you know, like it's probably a scam.
It's a scam. So we called
Probably.
the dealership, and the dealership voicemail says, if you're calling about anything off of Facebook, false
It's a
information
scam.
is a scam.
Yeah.
Like, get a life. What is wrong with people? It's just so frustrating. Ah, wasp. These wasps are ridiculous. Does that awning go out further?
Yeah, it goes further out. There's two spots I don't know if you were aware of or not. In the camper, the door into the bathroom was a trip and a fall and like an elbow or a hand. I wasn't there when that happened. It's got LED lights on it. And then the wall right next to it, it was all in one kind of boom type deal. So
No,
took
she
a
didn't
fell,
tell us
so-
anything.
Yeah, I mean everything's there, but you can see the paneling's got a seam break in it, so probably gonna have to redo that, and then the door might need to be ordered.
This?
No, the
Oh, the door in here.
yeah.
To the bathroom or the bedroom?
The bathroom from the bedroom.
Oh,
go
so
into
this
the bedroom,
door
there's a
here,
slide door.
and
Oh,
then
yeah,
this door here.
That one I didn't know about.
Oh, yikes.
I knew about that one. She had mentioned to me about.
Yeah, no, there's every door's dinged up. She didn't mention that.
Well, I don't know about every door. It's the bathroom door.
Oh, crap.
That's the one. That's the one that we're talking about. So where she took a fall, so the paneling didn't get ordered to replace, but it's just a piece of paneling order. You can. All the switches are still good.
We're missing a drawer.
And then you just got the. You say again?
The drawer's missing.
Oh, I think she had this here. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that one, but I know this and that and the door hin. That was it. Whoever bought it was she was going to have taken care of.
Okay. And then what about all of the holes in the doors?
Them
that
two
one,
I'm
that one,
unaware of.
that one.
Yeah, so I guess
there's one
this
in
one and this one I would.
And that one. Look at that door.
Well, I know that door. That's the one I was referring to. Yeah. These two I wasn't. I'm gonna send her pictures of
okay.
So she knows.
So there's no TVs in either.
No.
And then what about this panel? How hard is this to replace?
That I'm not for sure about. Or she would consider an as-is price too. Yeah. Because it's not. I mean, most of it's all cosmetic. None of it's gonna be functional.
Yep. She didn't mention any of this stuff.
Well.
Because we're looking at a 2020 that's $27,000.
Oh. Okay.
So.
I got you.
I mean, and she did say she was flexible in the price.
Right.
But I don't want to have
why
to.
now.
Yeah, that it makes sense to be flexible if, you know, all these panels have holes or dings or something. At least we got your wasps for you. Hopefully you don't get stung next time. And discuss the 2019 Mallard debacle.
What is there good to say about it? Let's just start out with something positive to say about this experience.
I liked that it had the central vac and it had all the hoses. And it had a double fridge. That was very nice.
Had the double fridge.
And it had potential to be a good rig if she had posted photos of the damage inside or even mentioned that it was damaged inside. That is my only complaint.
Yes.
If I had known going in that we were going to be dealing with broken panels and, you know, a crash through a wall.
This thing was beat up.
A missing drawer front. Missing panel.
There wasn't anything that wasn't banged up.
Right. Yeah.
Except for the fridge.
So that is something that if you're selling an RV, you put that in the ad. You mention it.
Fix it before you
You
sell
put
it.
photos in it, or you fix it. You do not say, oh, well, I was going to give them $500 toward those repairs. No, you were going to give us that money off the price because it's an overpriced rig in comparison. Right, $5,000, sorry, not $500. But she offered that before we discussed anything that was wrong with it.
Because she knew it was all banged up in there. We're going to go to see it and probably get upset.
I'm not upset.
Because, but it was frustrating to, first of all, sit there for 30 minutes after the guy told us he'd be there in a minute.
Yeah.
And then we had to pull it out, almost get stung by a wasp.
Wasp nest in.
There was a huge wasp nest in the tongue of the.
Thankfully, we had wasp spray.
Yeah. Always carry wasp spray with you.
We live on a farm.
It's a good.
Yeah, we know stuff.
Good tip.
Yeah, good tip. Always have wasp spray. Bear spray, wasp spray. It's a good
Gotta
weapon.
have your spray.
Gotta have your spray. All the sprays.
Yeah.
Sunblock. Bug spray.
Yeah.
Air freshener.
It was definitely a learning experience.
Yeah.
We learned how not to be a seller, for one. If we do resell a rig, you want to make sure that, you know, first of all, you are going to be there when you say you're going to be there.
Timing is everything. Don't waste someone's time.
Don't waste anybody's time, because while we were there having our time wasted, we were hunting for other campers.
And we're on our way to go look at one right now.
On our way. And it made it so much easier to be like, oh, well, no thanks.
Right. Yeah, we have a plan B. And a plan C.
Yeah. I mean, you walk in a brand new camper, you're not going to see anything dinged up and banged up and what it's like, you know, to live in one.
Yeah.
And also, you're going to have to be a lot more careful with the things that are in there, because they're not well put together.
No,
they're cheap material. They're you know, you got staples and glue. Holding these things together, and
it's like buying a piece of furniture from Walmart. You know if you spill water on it, it's going to warp.
It's going to buckle.
And after 6 months, the staples are going to start coming out. I mean, it's cheap, you know, so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
And some people just aren't. It's always the concern when you're buying a used car, right? You never know how somebody drove it before. It's why you never buy a rental car. You know people drive the heck out of rental cars.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, there was one thing that concerned me about the slide out when we saw that it was tore up at the top of that slide out.
Yeah.
You know, so how did that happen?
Right. Well, and there's no ladder on the back, but I was already seeing some stuff on the roof.
Really?
Like, it just looked grimy. But if you don't keep up with that, if you don't cover it, if you don't clean it, if you don't maintain it.
All the stuff that was coming off of the roof.
Right. Then that's when you have to reseal a roof.
And also, you know, comes to storage, when you're going to store your travel trailer, your rig.
Yeah.
You're going to want to store it under something.
You need a cover, especially in this North Carolina sun. It's out there baking in the heat, and that's when you get roof leaks and your seals crack.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
It beats them up pretty bad. That thing looked 5 years old, not 1 year old.
Well, the 2020 comes with a cover.
It comes with a cover.
Comes with the cover.
Really?
Yeah. He bought everything. I mean, he was
Smart.
super excited. I don't know if he did as much research as we did, but his wife was less than excited after their first trip, or so they say. I mean, you know, you get the story that they give you, and you gotta believe it or not. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but I guess that's another thing you have to kind of deal with when you're buying a used travel trailer, because you're going to deal with people not being honest in their post about it, for one, or their advertisements, which is crazy because, I mean, it instantly turns you off when you see it.
Right.
It's like, oh man, I mean, because that thing was beat up.
I wrote her back. I let
Every
her know.
door,
Yeah.
I mean, was beat up.
The drawer, every
Drawers
door.
falling off.
And the boyfriend just kept saying, no, just the one door. And I said, no, look.
All the
this
doors.
door, this door, this door, all the doors.
Yeah.
It's not just the one door. It's the one door that is beat all the hell.
And
needs
probably
a new
don't be
panel.
smoking
Was he
around
smoking?
your customers. Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Well, I stayed in the car because I didn't want to get stung by the wasps.
Yeah. Just be, courteous of, I mean, because like I said, I've got asthma.
Right.
Breathing issues. You have breathing issues, and
some people just don't like
need
smoke and don't want to be
secondhand
around
smoke
it.
in your face. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, there's a common courtesy, but there's a health courtesy as well.
Well,
you don't
we're
know
back to no courtesy.
Yeah, no courtesy.
Well, and just to your point before, everybody's different. So you're going to have people that don't take care of their RV. You're going to have people that this is their baby. They're so excited they finally got an RV, and they're going to baby it. They're going to take care of it. They're going to buy the extra stuff for it and put the cover on it. Those are the people you want to find. But it was not a well taken care of RV.
Yeah.
It was not. And the ad was not forthcoming as far as the damage inside.
I was kind of expecting to see a TV because it's in your ad.
Right.
If you're not going to have a TV in your RV, don't list it. Don't advertise it.
Don't
with
show
the TV.
pictures with the TV.
Don't show pictures of it. Yeah.
So be
at
on
least
time.
put it in there. Let them know this TV's not included.
Right. Yeah. And there's damage throughout. So if you're selling an RV, be on time. Be upfront about the condition because they're going to see it when they get there anyway. Show realistic pictures. If it has damage, show the damage. If it's not being sold with the TV, don't include a photo with the TV.
And if, like when we got there, also his battery pack, it wasn't operating off a battery pack,
right?
Which they normally do. So it also says there's something else wrong,
right?
To me, with the charging, they had to plug it into my truck, in order to get the slide outs out and everything. So maybe get out there and
check it out,
pull it out, get it,
make sure there's not a wasp nest.
Sale ready.
Get all your personal crap out of there.
That's good.
Clean it up a little bit. And as a buyer, on the other side of that, ask the questions. Is there any damage? I didn't ask her that. It's not like she lied to me. She didn't disclose it, but ask that. Is there any damage I should know about? Does everything work properly? Are the TVs included? Now, every other rig that we have looked at, I would assume that they are, but now I'm going to ask.
Need to ask the question. So we learned something there. Ask the questions.